Second Nature for Children is in the building. I hope everyone is doing well. How you doing, Coach?
Great, man. Great as always, man. How about
Man,
yourself?
listen, we had that challenge this week. I hope everyone participated in that challenge, that 7 day challenge where it's something that you need to either sacrifice, give up, or something you need to stop procrastinating about. We do that every first full week of each month. And that was this week right here that we're in. So, shoot me a comment or shoot me an email. You see that email there, and let me know how things are going for you with your challenge. So as you come into the room, family, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification button and hit all so you can see every time we put content out. And make sure you hit that like and make sure that you share this information. Coach, that video we did the other day, why blacks are addicts, that video should have went viral because we answered a lot of things in that video that a lot of us are dealing with right now today. And I'm trying to tell the family that this is YouTube, Facebook. These channels are not our channels. So when certain things go through the algorithm, it may not move it the way we would like for it to move, especially if it's something that really can benefit us as a people. That's why I'm depending on us. I'm not depending on YouTube to move it. I'm not depending on Facebook to move it. I'm depending on us as a people to take that information, take heed to that information, and share that information because facts, either you need this information or you know several people who need this information. So it's very disappointing a lot of times to see that some of the views are not picking up because all the videos that we put out has substance that can take us as people of color to another level. But so many people are used to YouTube being entertainment and things like that, to where sometimes wisdom come across and they don't take it seriously because they looking for entertainment instead of wisdom and knowledge. And that's very disappointing. But we're going to keep grinding because the children lives are at stake. So I hope everyone did well in the challenge. I invite anyone who would like to come on with me to talk about the Black community, or if you would like to come on with Coach and myself and discuss, issues of the Black community, there's my email right there. All you have to do is shoot me an email and we'll make it happen. That's the cash out. If you want to support our youth organization, go to our youth organization website. You see the information right there and help us support our youth because what we're working to do at Second Nature for Children is to make sure that we get this information to our youth. Now, I'm sitting trying to help the adults from things that we missed, but this information that I'm putting out, I make sure that I speak to the youth about it so we can work on changing this trajectory of how our children are growing up in this constant uh, generational just mess. So, family, I hope that take this information, listen to it, shoot me a comment, good or bad. I would love to hear something bad if we putting out positive information, we putting out facts. I would love to hear someone, if you have something negative to say, wow, I would love to hear it. But if not, then shoot us a comment and let us know what you think about the content of the information that we're putting out, over 100 and something videos. So make sure that you go out and check these videos out. So just for a minute, I want to talk on, Coach, do Black women hinder Black men?
I'm curious
And
about the view of this one.
now, 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 this, hey, this is a good one right here. And when we talking about, we're not talking about all. but I am going to put it to a large number of Black women. But we're not talking about all. If it's any time I'm talking about all, I'll be very transparent and say all. So when I'm saying Black women, I just want you to think about, and it's nothing that we have to go pull up statistics about. I just want some time for you to just be an observant type of person where you can observe certain things, where you see certain things. You don't have to pull up numbers for everything. So first, what I want to do is define hinder. I always like to take certain words because what happens a lot of times, people have certain words and they have their own definition of it. So I like to have something that we can have a reference to. And then, Coach, I'm gonna let you go in before I even give my perspective on, do Black women hinder Black men? So we're gonna stay very simple. That's what I love to do. Let's not complicate it. I hear folks on here, they try to complicate things. To hinder is to keep back, hold back, get in the way of, make difficult. Now to be difficult is hard to do, perform, or carry out. And before I go in, I'm gonna let you go first, Coach, and see how you answer this right here. Do you think Black women hinder Black men? You got the flow, Coach.
To a certain degree, I say that, but at the same time, you as a man, you got a choice. You know, not only to a certain degree what you need in life. You know, if you assess your life, you know, how you want your life to be, etc. Everyone, to me, should have a picture in their mind how their life want to be, and that's what they're striving for. Okay, so if that's you have that, then you know the type of person you need. Okay, to help that along, to make it even greater, right? Now you have a choice. If whoever you choose is not working out to be that person, you can hope that things change, or you just talk about challenge, certain things you got to get rid of. Sometimes your challenge is a person, it's people you got to get rid of. You know what I mean? If they're going to hinder you, if they're going to stop your progress, then you just got to cut ties, man. So even though that person might appear one way, you find out them to be another way, you still have that choice. You know what I mean? So you're going to let that person come along and damage all this progress you made into developing what you see your life ought to be like? Now that's on you. I can't blame that person. You know, that's on you. You know what I mean? So that's how I see that. And it can go either way. You know, we can flip it. I mean, to a certain degree, you can say a man can hinder a woman. You know what I mean? Okay. But we staying on topic. So yeah, to a certain degree, yes, but you still have that choice to put your foot down. Look, man, this is how this is gonna go. We're not talking about something that you can put money, a value to. You talking about my life. You're talking about my life. That's all I got. I can't let you come and derail no, I can't. So even though I made a choice, you came through, it's not working, nah, we got to cut ties. You know, I lost enough time, you know, whatever, nah, we got to cut ties. So it's still a man's choice. You know, that's my take.
I got you, Coach. And that was, as a matter of fact, that was excellent. That was excellent. And I definitely concur with that. And I want everyone to know that when we come up with these topics, we never, you know, give each other the answer. We'll wait until tonight. So I agree. I would have to go with the Black woman definitely is a hinder to the Black man. Not all, hey, Coach, not all. But this how I'm bringing it. When she doesn't hold him accountable or responsible Okay. Now, watch how I take it. Watch how I take it. If she doesn't hold him accountable or responsible, she's a hinder to him. First of all, making sure that he take care of himself. Yes, it's his responsibility to take care of himself. But sisters, are you holding him accountable? Because as I look around, I'm seeing a lot of the brothers that they're not taking care of themselves. And you can play a big role in holding him accountable for taking care of himself, definitely with his physical. You don't understand, a lot of us don't understand how to deal with the mind. And then a lot of us don't understand how to deal with the soul. So we'll just take care and we'll just stay with the physical right now. Ladies, why you're not making sure, holding him accountable of taking care of himself so he can take care of his family? You're not holding him accountable. Over the 30-something years that I've been dealing with certain families and certain communities, I'm seeing and still seeing today that a lot of our ladies are having children by us, and we're not holding that man accountable for taking care of his responsibility with his child. Now watch this. If he's not taking care of himself, and if he's not taking care of his family, then we sure enough can't get him to come out into the community to do anything or to fight for a cause for the betterment of people of color. That's a problem that we're having. Ladies, you got to step up to the plate as well and hold your man accountable for being a man, because it's a lot going on in society and we need men. So when you're not holding him accountable and when you're not holding him responsible, one of the definitions is to make difficult. Listen, it's difficult for him to leave you if you don't hold him accountable. It's easy. It's difficult for him to leave you if you don't hold him responsible for taking care of his responsibility. You making it difficult for him to leave because you're not holding him accountable or responsible. I hope the sisters hear what I'm saying. You are really a hinder to him. What you got, Coach? Look like you about to let something go.
Yeah, because I can hear sister say, I ain't his mama. You know what I mean? I ain't his mama. You know what I mean? I got to raise these kids. I got to raise him too. I can see that. I get what you're saying, but I also see that part. And also, you can't hold someone accountable if you don't start with holding yourself accountable.
And I'm definitely gonna get to that. I'm definitely I'm definitely gonna get to that. And further as them speaking on, well, I ain't his mama, so I can't just, yeah. But if you can went into a relationship with him, I'm not talking about you need to walk around. Okay, let me be very transparent. Yeah. Let me make sure that I'm clear. I'm not talking about you walking around just telling every black man he need to do this, he need to do that. Black man, no. Woo! So let me be transparent. I'm talking about the one that you're in a relationship with. So let me make sure, I'm glad you brought that up.
So what if it's a situationship? Because you know that's a term now, right?
Absolutely. So so that's going to be. We're going to get down to the situationship in just a minute, then, because it's going to come back on what type of woman are you to allow this to happen. So here we go. Right. So let's keep. Okay. So let me keep moving in, because one of the biggest problems that we have is that a lot of the men are not maturing. A lot of men are not maturing.
Yeah, I concur.
Some still have a very childish mindset where stuff is more important than anything else. True. So here we go again. That's where that woman should come into place. We're going to get to her in a minute because she's a hinder a lot of times because she's going along with it. We're going to get down there. We're going to get there in just a minute. But I want the sister to understand that if she have a certain mindset of a certain man that she wants to be a man, then once again, she'll hold him. And I use these two words, accountable and responsible for first taking care of himself, taking care of his family, and then connecting so that he can help the community. Because women, it's like giving a child too much. You think you helping them, but really you're hurting them.
Hurting them, yep.
You're really hurting them. So a lot of times when you don't check your man on certain things, when you think you helping him, ladies, you really hurting him. And ladies, you have so much power, and I'm not talking about the power to control him, but you have power to get things in order.
True.
But here go another problem. Now here we go. Let's get to it. When you jumped in, we're finna roll with it right quick. Here's another problem. The first problem I brought up was a lot of the men are not maturing. But another problem is this right here, coach. A lot of our ladies need mentoring themselves.
True, true.
That's one of the biggest problems because a lot of our ladies are dealing with a lot of issues themselves. So they can't hold the man accountable or responsible because in a lot of our ladies' lives, they're dealing with a lot of trauma themselves. A lot of them are dealing with the absence of a father. So just to have a male figure in their life is everything to them. Regardless if he's sorry, if he's lazy, if he's not taking care of his responsibility, just because a lot of times she wanted the love of a male. That's why I have a cousin who has a nonprofit organization for abused women. And a lot of times they go through so much abuse a lot of times because they want love from a male so bad. So they dealing with a lot of trauma in their life. They need mentoring. The absence of a father, looking for love. This word, they looking for this word called love. And a lot of men don't understand what love is. So they don't know how to give this woman something that she is looking for. So she's willing a lot of times to put up with a lot of mess because the love that he say he's giving her, she think that it's love. And it's really not love. And then she's feeling so much pressure. She's feeling so much pressure from, I would say, society. She's feeling a lot of pressure from her so-called friends. Well, you need to be married by a certain time. If you don't have a man, something is wrong with you. They got to understand sometimes, especially depending on the situation, sometimes it's best if you got to put up with that. It's best a lot of times just to be alone to get it together yourself.
I agree. I agree with that.
To make sure that you become healthy. A lot of we think we just got to be with somebody. We just got to be with somebody. No, ladies and gents, the first obligation and the most important relationship should be the connection that you have with you, making sure that you are healthy. That's so you can attract someone healthy. And if they are not healthy, by you being healthy, you'll know that that may not be good for you because they are not healthy. And that's why it's so important to focus on these three areas that we've been missing for so long, dealing with the mind, the body, and the soul. Because if you are working on yourself on this program that I call complete wellness, if you know you into fitness, why would you go and date someone that's not into fitness? That's crazy. If you know you're trying to work on getting your mindset together, why would you go date someone that you see clearly is making bad decisions and very immature because tangible things is their God?
Mm.
Why, if you know, a lot of women think, well, he goes to church or he's part of this or he's part of that. And what they don't understand, those are some of the worst Negroes. Facts. Because they are caught up in a religion that most of them are not living the religion. Most of them are just like I said, formality and custom. Now, if they are living the religion, great job. But if you're telling me that you are part of a religion and I don't see you living that religion, that's the problem that I have with a lot of us. So our sisters, they got to really get it together. And a lot of times our sisters, they're dealing with a lot of insecurities themselves.
So.
That's why we got to go with all the weave, and we got to go with all the lashes, and we got to go with all the makeup. And my breasts ain't big enough, so I got to get them bigger. And I got to go get this, my trunk put on a little bit further. A lot of us are dealing with our own self-image. So
Yeah.
a lot, you understand? So, and then she's feeling like she just need to be with someone or somebody. She just feel like it's just a need, because if she's not with someone or somebody, now she's wondering once again, what's wrong with her? And it may not be anything wrong with her, or she may need to go sit down and check some things out
That could
with
be just
herself.
timing too, man.
What's going on, Coach? What'd you say?
I say it could be just timing. I mean, some people don't know. You talking about sit down and chill, man. That's the hardest thing for some folks to do, man.
Right.
Just to chill. I mean, just to be you, just to be in your space, deal with you on a consistent basis, learn you more as you observe what's going on. Some folks can't deal with that, man. Like some folks just don't like, and I talk about from my experience, deal with certain people, they can't stand peace and quiet.
Right.
I thrive in that peace and quiet because I think a lot, read a lot, so I need peace and quiet. That turmoil don't do nothing for me, but make me go somewhere else. You know what I mean? And some people not like that. So yeah, man. And then okay, so I'm gonna put it like this. You say all the things that think about all the issues that a woman might be dealing with, right? And then at the same time, she got to hold this joker accountable. She got to make sure he do his part. I mean, that's a whole lot in her basket, so to speak. You know what I mean? I ain't saying that it can't be done, but she's only one person.
Absolutely.
That's supposed to be two grown people. So, I mean, if he doesn't have his basics, and I'm talking about in all aspects, mental, physical, spiritual, as well as financial, you know what I mean? That's a lot of burden,
And by you saying that, Coach, that's why when I mentioned, like, let's do the woman first, then we'll do the man, that woman needs mentoring. She needs mentoring herself. You understand? Because she has a lot on her plate that she have to get herself together as well. So there's no doubt about it. And that man, he's so immature. So I was naming the different issues that the woman have. And the reason I say that she's a hinder with those issues, because with those issues and her insecurity and not wanting to be alone, she's just willing to put up with anything or anybody.
Yeah, I can see that.
She's a hinder because she needs help to get herself together. So if she's together, then she wouldn't have to put up with so much mess. But if she's broken, she's bringing brokenness into her life.
Into her life, yeah. I got you.
So that's what's going on. And then one of the hardest things to do is this right here. That's why I've been putting this information out. We've been here, next month will be a year, only a year. And I've been putting this information out to let us know as a people, if you want to know how to connect the mind, the body, the soul together for optimal success in whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to be, I do mentoring. No one has hit me up for help yet. And I know we need help. And the only reason I can say that someone would say, well, coach, how you gonna help me? How you gonna help me? What make you think you can help me? Any video I've put out, and I've been given information on things to do. If you have done anything I've told you to do and it didn't work for you, there's the comment section and there's my email. That's how I know I can help you. Because you haven't done anything that I've told you to do and it didn't work. Just like the other day we did the video and we spoke on dopamine and serotonin. Man, let me tell you something. If you learn about these two chemicals that's running through your body that they never tell you about until you have to go somewhere and try to pay money, a lot of money for them to tell you this. You don't even understand. I just gave you the key. Those two chemicals that's running through your body that your brain is producing, that you are acting off of, they plays a very big part, a significant part of things that's going on in our lives right now, today. And it had, last time I looked it on, had 70 something views. That's not information that you just look at and pass on. You share that information because as a people of color, we are struggling, and those two chemicals are two of the biggest factors that we are struggling with. Facts. Of course, the woman needs mentoring. She needs help. She's going through a lot. Absolutely. So that means that if she's hurting and the men that she's attracting, they're hurting too. So over the years, so many people have said to me, I don't understand this and I don't understand that. Well, it's simple as hell to me that if you got two hurt people coming together, what makes you think that that's going to help our community? Now watch what happens. You have two hurt people to come together that brings a child into the world. Now that child is being raised under two hurt people. And not only that, is it raised under two hurt people, but then once those two hurt people split up, now that child is going through so much. From the other video we did, dealing with how that mother is going, her body is going through certain things through pregnancy, how the father doing certain things before he even enter mom. And it's a lot going on. It's very simple on why our children are struggling, because our adults are struggling. That's one of the biggest reasons. I'm not here on YouTube to entertain anyone. I want to make sure that we come together as a people, support this organization, support our children. Let's come together. Let's shoot me an email. We need to start coming together. I already said, if anybody would like to join the panel, you can hit me up. Dealing with the Black community, it's time for us to use this platform instead of just using it for entertainment, having a good time and all the mess. It's time for, since they got it out, it's time for us to use it so we can move forward. Believe me, we're being watched as a people. So we have to be strategic when we come on here. And that's why so many folks, things, when they start talking about certain things, they get flagged, they get pulled off, because you're being watched. Believe me, this platform is not our platform. So I'm trying to squeeze something in right here so it can help us. What you got, Coach?
No, I listen. Even though we're in supposedly the information age, man, why are we still getting it later on? Everybody got it, but we getting it later on. This probably hit what? Really hit what? Not 3 years, 3 to 5 years? Because, and I'm not saying that off the top of my head, I'm just looking at certain things that we gravitate to and how long it takes for it to really kick off. When it starts trending per se, then we dive into it. You know what I mean? And it's for our benefit. We talking life here.
Right.
Just life. Just life. How we moving. And that's for any part of the world, really. You know what I mean? But it's us. How we deal with us, you know. And if we don't get it, then I mean, hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. But that's the real you can get, man.
And that's why I told you in another one of the videos, you know, I don't see no time soon because there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work to be done because a lot of people don't even get to see when I go into certain communities and certain things that I see. A lot of us know it's there. A lot of us even come from there, but we won't go back to help those communities, to help those people. Because like I say, we living under the illusion that everything is okay. And I'm gonna tell you this is a fact right here. We are a very selfish, uncaring people toward each other. Those are facts. Those are facts. Here it is. And I'm gonna put it out here again. Dealing with the Black community. If you need my help, if you are overweight, if you just have questions about your physical fitness, there's my information. If you have any questions about dealing with the mindset on how to be successful on whatever it is you want to be successful and how to use that mindset, there's my information. If you want to know how to connect with you spiritually, I'm not talking about no church. I'm talking about really connecting with you. And then learning how to put all three together so that if you have children, you can help your children. If you need mentoring or you need help with your child, I don't care if they're from 5 years old up to 18, 19, I don't care. Hit me up. Hit me up. Let's talk about it. Let me know what's going on. Then believe me, I can let you know which way you need to go because a lot of times when we're dealing with our children, we're not parenting the right way because we're caught up in our feelings and emotions, and we need to step out and let someone else talk with us, and let's see, could we work it out? Get your feelings and emotions down, and let's do what's best for the child. Let's do what's best for the child. So my services is here. I don't know how long YouTube gonna be going on. I don't know how long Facebook gonna be going on, but I'm putting out information so us as a people can go to another level. Has nothing to do. I'm not here to entertain you. That's one of our biggest problems. They already know. All this information that's out now. We in 2023. It's so much information. I don't care whatever it is you want to fix, whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to know. All you got to do is hit the button. But they know that all we want to do is party, watch the games. Don't you know right now, Sunday, it is Sunday, right? Okay, it's Sunday. I know. Don't you know that this is the only day out the week, especially during this time of year, that more Black people come together and get nothing done?
I can see that.
We
Well,
all
they do a lot of drinking.
That's hey, that's you. Do you understand what I'm saying? This Sunday,
drinking, a lot of eating.
The largest we can came together more than any other group today. We can fill the churches up this morning, got nothing done. We had the games all day, but we've done nothing. And we've come together more than any other group today. And we've done nothing to help move us as a people to the next level. Boy, we so far behind, and they know they got us too. They got us. So we're gonna keep grinding, coach, and I'm gonna keep working with these children. Make sure, family, you go to our Facebook page, see the great work that we're doing with the youth. Make sure you check out our website to see the great work that we're doing with the children. We're grinding. We're just not on here talking. We are working. And I hope that we can get more of us as adults. Can you imagine if we had one person each to cash out $1, a million people? They don't understand economics. What we can do when you find someone who'll do the right thing with the money so we can help our children, we won't even do that. Man, we got a long way to go, Coach. Coach, we got 2 minutes. I'm going to let you close us out, Coach. I appreciate you so much.
Why do we always have to be behind the 8 ball, man? Why do we always have to be behind the 8 ball? There's no excuse, man. Really, it isn't. Like you said, the information age. I mean, I could find a whole lot of excuse not to be on here tonight. I guess I'm out of the country, whatever. But man, I gravitate to what to me will make a difference, and to me, this will make a difference. When that's not my concern. As long as it's out there, you know what I mean? The seed is planted, then that's it. You know what I mean? But same as always, man. Keep evolving, keep getting better, man. Gravitate to things and people that make you better. And don't be afraid of the truth, man. Even though it might be ugly, confront it so you could make that change, you know, gradual as possible, so you can be better than you were yesterday, the day before, even last year, you know. That's what we are. We're not perfect, but there's nothing wrong trying to evolve consistently to be your best version of who you are, you know. So that's it, man.
That was great. I'm going to leave it right there, Coach. That was perfect. And if they take heed to those words, facts, it'll change their life, Coach. So I'm just waiting on someone to come on with something negative, and all we giving is facts and the truth. So shoot us a comment and let us know what's going on. Coach, I appreciate you. You got the last word. We out, Coach. Take care.
Take care, man.